Greetings, peace and blessings to you, your family and loved ones. This is Nana Bakai, and we are here again. And I say we because I have quite a number of forces that work with me and through me, and that are all around me, just as you do. So we are here to talk to you about how to query the oracle. And this would be part 3 of how to query the oracle. The oracle of the I Ching is profound. It's profound, it's deep, it's mystical in the sense that it takes you places. But it's not a toy, as I mentioned before. You must be a really serious person and be very serious about divination in order for your work with the oracle to be effective, for it to be influential and informative, and for you to progress along with it throughout your lifetime that you're using it. It cannot be manipulated. So if you come to the oracle in service to self attitude, then the oracle will shift your focus from self in the sense of serving yourself into a sense of serving others. In that, I mean, if your question is about self-aggrandizement, then the oracle will ask you, do you really deserve that? Are you willing to work with what comes with that when you become an important person? You'll find that when you get the 8th hexagram holding together. The 8th hexagram speaks of a leader who's doing very well, but it also asks, are you in a position to lead? And if you're in that position, are you able to do this, this, and this? And if any of your answers are no, that's not the situation for you to head up on. In this video, I want to stress the questions you should not ask. When I say you should not ask, I am really clear. People ask these questions every day. I am so clear on that. So my saying you should not ask is more of saying that these questions are ineffective questions. They foreshadow the true essence of what it is that's really going on in your life, or overshadow the true essence of what is really going on in your life. And so the oracle, being the elders, being the wise speakers who speak through the oracle, will come to you with wisdom, wanting to give you knowledge and understanding, and wanting to open your heart and your spirit and unite with your soul in wisdom. So if you want to know if someone is lying to you, and if you ask, did so-and-so lie? You're going to get a peculiar answer. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I didn't even ask the question for you. Because the reality is, in terms of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, it's to concern yourself with your perception of what is being said to you, and to concern yourself with how you should respond to that, rather than saying the person is a liar. Now, they may very well be, and for all intents and purposes, you'll see them actually say they didn't put that down there when you saw them do it. Yin and yang. the book of changes. Things come and go and go and come. Things have high points and low points. It's the never-ending flow and ebb of the Tao. And throughout the comings and goings of life situations, the oracle is always attempting to push you to the center, to the mean, where everything is moderated. It doesn't encourage you to be extremely excited about anything. It doesn't encourage you to be extremely depressed about anything. So here are some questions that I strongly discourage you to ask. To refrain from asking. Okay? If you want to know about someone's life and what's going on in their life, what is so-and-so doing right now? You're spying and prying. Well, who else are they seeing? Do they have another friend? Another girlfriend? Another boyfriend? You know, why didn't they call? I had a friend who was obsessed with she got to the point where she was drawing hexagrams all in the corners, all around the first question she asked. So it's like, you can't become obsessed because you just stop listening, you stop hearing. Because you want to know this thing and you have this feeling that something is up, and it is. But the oracle is not concerned with what's up. The oracle is concerned with how you are dealing with what's up. So no spy. Don't go to the oracle and ask them, is somebody cheating on you? Did someone lie to you? Did somebody steal from you? Okay. And if you want to get some clue as to where the oracle is going or where the oracle will take you in those situations, ask on the nature of the person's integrity as it relates to a particular situation. The nature of their integrity. Okay? And that way you can decide for yourself from the reading that you got. But don't try to manipulate or lead the oracle into answering questions that you're going to be spying on people about. Not good. I mean, it's relative, okay? Not good, good. Some people feel like, yes, I'm going to ask those questions, fine. However, utilizing the oracle in an effective way so that the oracle can be of a benefit to you, a positive tool in your experience, then I would refrain from asking those kinds of questions. Am I going to hit the lottery? Or better yet, what's the best number to hit the lottery? You know, should I put this number down? This number, this number, this number, this number. Tried that, don't work. That was back in the old days when I didn't know any better. Never hit the lottery, but I sure got a lot of lessons from the oracle. Also, yes and no. Book of changes. It might be yes right now, and 5 minutes from now it's no. So the oracle, yes and no, are not very effective questions. And that's what you want to be, an effective querent. You want to be able to get questions in that will be applied in an effective way for you to understand what the oracle is saying. Okay? So you want to watch your wording. You want to ask specific questions, okay? But you don't want to take it overboard to the green car that's parked on the corner in the left side of the lane and blah, blah, you know, that kind of thing. You know, but you do want to ask a specific question, like this type of question. Should I go to New York and find a job? That's two different questions that contain many others. Going to New York in and of itself requires a conversation with the oracle. Because you got to start with moving. Please comment on my perception or my view of my need to move from this situation right now into a new home. Okay? And then you want to determine if that's a positive affirmative. We'll go ahead and undo that little grasshopper. Or if it's saying no, don't move. And you're talking about moving and getting a job. So now you want to look at your options for jobs. Well, is this one? And when you ask, you don't want to ask, should I get this job? Should I move to New York? Should questions are often ineffective in getting you an answer that makes sense to you. What you want to ask them is, how would it benefit me to move to New York? And then, when do you want to do it? How will it benefit me to move to New York within the next 6 months? How will it benefit me to get the job down at AT&T within the next 6 months? How will it benefit me to marry so-and-so? And when you talk about relationship questions, oh, that's a whole nother video. But how would it benefit me to be in a relationship with this person? Forget marriage. How about just being in a relationship with that person? An intimate relationship with this person. How will that benefit you? Spiritually, that's one question. Emotionally, that's another question. Psychically, that's a whole nother question. Morally, although moral can be, might not be the most, effective answer from there. So let's throw out moral, but let's just spiritually, emotionally, psychically. Okay? We want to ask those questions like that. The oracle, as much as people say that the oracle foretells the future, I cannot stress enough that it will not cooperate with you. You will end up having to figure it out if that was really what the oracle was saying. Okay? You want to ask the oracle how you should conduct yourself in a situation. And then the oracle will tell you what the situation will be like. That's just how they work. They work in parables, like the old ancient ones did. They work in stories, in conversations, in images, in legends. That's how they work. So you have to read into it as to whether or not, and then you'll find out when you finish asking how you should conduct yourself at that meeting and you get conflict. You're like, whoa, they want me to act conflictually? No, the oracle is telling you to prepare yourself for conflict. Prepare yourself. Look at that hexagram and see, is that you causing the conflict, or is that conflict being caused around you? Now, that's a totally different thing than saying, I'm about to go to a meeting and I want to know if I should knuckle bust everybody that's up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, be conscientious in asking your questions. You will get more effective relationship and more effective answers from the oracle if you take your time and ask them questions, taking your time and paying attention and stay away from yes and no and fortune telling questions. I don't care what anybody says. I stand on that, and everybody else can disagree, but I stand on that. So thank you so much for listening and watching, and see you real soon. Peace and blessings.